So you know you live in a first world country when you read a recipe and it says to use the egg yolks and to discard the egg whites.
Was that just the first clue?
I thought that was the only clue.
No, there's a few. Like I've
The fact that you're reading a recipe book.
there's that. Also, that the fact that we can talk over comms about trivial things.
Yeah, you're like reading about it before you eat it.
I mean, to that I say, my family has a handmade cooking book that's been passed down for 4 generations.
Nice. Does everybody add to it?
Yes.
See, that's the kind of cool shit that I like.
See, the trick to adding new pages is you literally just add a sheet of paper and staple it on to one of the previous sheets of paper. So it opens up like a weird accordion thing, because you staple one at the top and then one at the bottom and then one at the top and then one at the bottom.
Huh.
It's pretty hard to staple racks together.
I mean, I'm sure the Mayans would have found a way.
They did follow punch. Theirs was just a lot stronger.
Well, I mean, theirs was powered by nuclear fission, so...
I'm sure I heard that wrong, but I heard it was powered by nuclear fish.
I heard nuclear fission.
We're gonna have one tank taking Rastakhan over to the left where the skull is, and the other tank will keep the ads right here on the boss. With Rastakhan way off in the corner, we'll be able to just ignore most of the Phase 1 Rastakhan mechanics. We're gonna do the same thing when Bonsamdi appears in Phase 2. We're gonna have Rastakhan over here, Bonsamdi way back there. Yeah, way over there equals the skull off to the left.
This kind of shit would have never happened when Razan was in charge.
Missing Loki, Cinderlock, Risen Shadow, Cuban, Moose Knuckle. Oh, Moose Knuckle still. Never mind. Moose Knuckle's DC.
I might DC.
You laggy or?
I'm turning on my VPN.
Oh, okay. Oh, we lost Cuban. Uh-oh.
You in the other channel when Cuban said his internet was going out?
Oh, yeah, it must have been.
Okay.
So we don't expect him to come back, or?
All we heard is, guys,
Oh.
And that was the last we heard of Cuban.
I'm just moving down here for now then.
Famous last words.
Or
Guys, I... If he would have gotten two more words out, it would have been, don't feel so good.
Oh god. When players during phase 2 get mind controlled, do not attack the players. You have to attack the little things that Rastakhan summon. Voodoo doll, zombie token, something like that. Yeah, zombie totem sister. You want to attack that, not the player.
Emma?
It's okay.
Zombie dust totem. So what is? Okay, voodoo doll is a different mechanic.
I'll only cleave the player accidentally.
Yeah,
Or
zombie
stun
dust
them.
totem. You can stun them. That's fine. Just don't like kill them. Don't go out of your way to attack them or anything.
Are we doing groups for clearing the deadly withering?
So Deadly Withering is going to happen when we hit phase, like, I guess it's phase 3. So basically when Rastakhan gets to 60%, the half of the raid closest to Bwansamdi, which should be comprised of mostly DPS and a couple of healers, will just get sucked into this death realm. And then you're going to clear your Withering stacks, just sort of one at a time as you have Withering. And make sure not to do it all at once or we'll all die. The people that get sucked in will be separated from the people on top. The people sucked in will probably want to use their bloodlust down there, because you need to get Bwansamdi to like 50%. You'll be able to attack Bwansamdi once that starts. While the people on top have to basically just sort of survive, deal some damage to Rastakhan, and try not to kill the ad that spawns when that happens. It's
so like Archimon
complex, but it's like Archimon combined with one of the Tomb of Sargeras bosses. I can't remember which one. Computer not working? Okay. Desolate Host, that's the one. Thank you, Vic. It's like Archimon and Desolate Host fused together. Too many problems? Alright. Leave here as well then. So, 10, 22, 24.
Don't forget to watch the stream, Cinder, if you can't raid.
Okay. Just gonna clear that up a little bit and then do a ready check. It is complex, and I suspect we're gonna go through, you know, it might take a couple tries to get the first couple of phases down, and once we know the phase well, I expect progression on this boss to go kind of the same way that progression on Opulence went, where we just kind of get a little further every time. Once we understand what the last part was, the next part will be easier to start learning. Oh, let's get a... Actually, nah. Where's in Shadow? You here? I gotten away from you. Oh boy. Alright, I'm gonna do one more. So a little, yeah, a cauldron now would probably be a little bit wasteful since we only have about 40 minutes.
I always forget what time we're stopping, but to get some gaming one. I just was asking because I have plenty of personal, and that's why I was making sure.
I have an extra spirit flask in my bag if anybody could use it. I'd rather go to somebody and not go to waste.
Yeah.
Can we get a feast too? I ran out.
Spirit's not even a stat anymore, is it?
It's the
Who's
name
up?
of the flask.
Still nothing from the priest. Alright, well.
I'm sorry, it's a mystical flask.
If you want, I'll
little
go
bit
ahead
of a
and take
difference.
it, and then next raid I'll have it on here.
Alright. Tanks know which one's doing where.
I suppose I'll take the ads if he wants to take Rust.
Okay. Made you take Rusticon off to the skull on the left. Probably want to kill the Siegebreaker first, because he is kind of the most dangerous ability. Bring him back here. Dodge that laser, dodge that laser. Run, run, run. It'll fixate someone. Meteor leap, everybody move to fail. Plague of Toads incoming. They'll come out from Rusticon. You're gonna have to wait! Sorry. Laser, laser. If you're fixated with the laser, run away. Makes it easier on everyone else. Everybody stack on Emma. Really, everybody should just be stacked, so.
Maybe I shouldn't stack that on the tank.
Here's the tank. Need rage up. He was on Rusticon.
No battle.
Oh. Oh, that's
Yeah,
weird.
both tanks went down.
Oh.
I don't see a way to reset either.
Yeah. Oh, that stinks. Guess we'll wipe.
Let's just see where we can go.
Well, yeah, no, don't wipe. Don't give up just yet. We can at least look at the next phase a little bit. Not that it'll be very indicative, considering we're not going to be splitting the bosses. At this rate, we'll get our battle res back.
I'm gonna tank the other tank. Tank the other boss.
Cutscene. Fast.
So, Bonsandi can't be damaged during this phase, and you don't want to be inside his huge aura. You can kind of see the little green edges of it. That's why we'll be moving him to the end. That's a zombie dust totem in the corner right now. That's the thing that is currently mind controlling Maxwell. As soon as those spawn, they need to be hard focused by everybody.
I'm trying to taunt them. Someone keeps telling that.
Zombies coming back.
Yep. Okay, these circles, you just need to spread out from everybody. Usual stuff. Death's Door, if you've seen Death's Door, it's these, you kind of want to put them towards Bonsandi, or well, towards the skull where Bonsandi will be, because those in the Death World will be like the phase 3 thing to help those players not die during the Bonsandi phase. When Death's Door expires, it literally just leaves a Death Door there. Okay. Let's go ahead and wipe now. We kind of looked at phase 2 mechanics enough. Don't do we have a healer that can resist?
Dragons is alive.
Hunters don't have res no more, sorry. They also took away mass res from me.
There's an item from Warlords of Draenor that you can use, a brazier or something like that, that'll res a person next to it.
I don't think that works anymore.
Yeah, it doesn't work anymore. I tried it.
Well, you guys are running back. I'll be right back. It'll be like 1 minute.
Fry, jump. Okay, let's see who didn't raid in Wrath of the Lich King.
Me.
The Warframe trailer takes forever. It was awesome.
I think Wrath and Kata were the ones that were really bad for that.
the elevator in the Undercity used to kill you.
Alright, I'm back. You're still running? Man, that was long.
It's all about
It's the
waiting for the
elevator.
elevator.
Oh. Those are definitely, mass res for this fight. Thank you very much.
I kind of had the obligation, TM. So
He's just on fire thrice.
Can we get a refresh on wisdoms, please?
wisdom, what's that?
You making me smarter.
I was gonna say, somehow I don't doubt that.
I mean, you could watch The Smarter every day.
It is bit dark and another one gone.
Star has spoken.
I think we have to tank swap for the
Creepy.
Star has spoken.
For the... Oh, for the big
Actually, I'm
ad?
still in the basement. I just
Yeah.
remodeled the
because
basement.
he
I
does
might
the crushing leap and then the
Yeah.
Oh,
What you want to do
okay.
is just have the tank taunt him like way in the back, and then when he starts getting towards whoever's on Rastakhan back there, you should be able to just taunt him back, and by the time he gets to you, I think it will have dropped off. When he starts getting towards whoever's on Rex.
Sorry,
I don't remember the exact timer for crushed to drop off, but I'm pretty sure that's the strat for it. Yeah. Thank you. Well, you can write a napkin. Fancy. Okay, here we go, boys.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
You do not face me alone, invaders. You stand before the finest defenders of Suldana.
Siegebreaker Roka should go down first.
My loyal subjects.
Try not to keep them too far away from the other end because the healers will need to be in range of both. Meteor Leap. Get in the middle with it. Toads incoming. Watch their path. Come straight through. Come straight through. Oh, someone got bite. Laser. If you're fixated by the laser, run away from the group.
Beware.
Toads. Toads always come from Rastakhan. Here it comes. Toads are dodgeable, guys.
Let's tank down.
We need to get the tank up.
Beware.
That is rough. Might have to synergize that a little better. Oh good, we dodged the toad. Laser, incoming.
The Alliance invaders have struck down our people.
Oh, this again. Rest in peace, my rotation.
Look at Spearhead. It's trying.
It honestly looked DC.
Fail, you're rated.
Zombie Dust Totem. Everybody focus the totem. Destroy that totem. Good.
You will burn for your clients.
You guys are gonna have to tank swap.
Get those plagues out. Yeah.
Rage is gonna.
Frogs.
Try to stay in range of each other so you can tank swap. There you go. Let's get Rastakhan out here. Avoid going into Bonsamdi's Aura of Death if you can help it. There's no need to. Just wait for the tank to bring the other one back here, or the other tank to get here. Hit center. Get those plagues of fire away. Don't spread it.
Drop the tanks.
Oh, frick.
There's a totem up.
Where's the totem? There's the totem. Totem, guys, totem.
Stop standing on each other with the fire. Oh my god.
Do not spread the fire, please. This is... Oh, we lost a tank? Okay.
Yeah.
This is crazy.
Yeah, those stacks ramp up way too.
Hey, Ray, did I kill you?
Alright, so what do we do about the tanks dying? Well, first of all, go ahead and wipe.
We're just gonna have to taunt, I guess.
Yeah, I just have to switch more often.
With you. You'll be mine now. Ha! Another one for me. With you. You'll be mine now. You should have fled.
Hunter's misdirect would be awesome too.
Okay.
Okay.
Death Knight, I see you killing me.
Don't release.
Oh, whoop.
See the last 5 things that I was attacked by.
I'm gonna be honest, after they called for the wipe, I created anybody who was mind control.
God forbid one day they go, oh, T, I'll go put you on follow, okay? I'm like, sure, good.
As he runs me off a cliff. I think now.
You're not supposed to attack the mind control players at all. You're supposed to kill the fucking totem.
After we called for a wipe, we were gonna die. I just accelerated the process.
No, I wasn't talking to you, Fire. Someone like...
He was trying to get honor point.
I'm trying to talk about someone nuke dragons.
Oh no, I killed. I think it was one of the Death Knights.
Oh yeah, I saw my health go like, okay, nothing.
Yeah, like I was on the totem.
Oh, I'm sorry, I just missed that res. So bad.
The dragon just died, and I was like, oh.
Wait, what's going on here? I'm not like DC'd or something, am I?
No, we have burned you, and you just can't respawn because you're a vampire.
Oh.
Maybe not do that, right?
But that's what you do with vampires, right? You burn the bodies so they can't come back?
Want to buy res?
You mean slow down raid all day for the rest of the night?
I like Val's res. He just has like a book open.
Thank you, D.
They say hunters can't res.
Ha!
Okay, hunters can't battle res. My bad.
Okay.
I think the tank should be swapping for the Bomb Somdi.
Firestorm.
15 stacks. Around 15 stacks or so.
Wayne Flash.
Let's save our feasts after this one. At least until we've seen a little bit more of the fight. I don't expect to, sunlight down him. Well, yeah, that's why after this one. It's just a thought.
Okay.
Who's not ready? Nobody. Okay. Just a little bit of a frugal rating.
Mm-hmm.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
You do not face me alone, invaders! You stand before the finest defenders of Suldara.
Ready for the laser. Laser up. Don't touch it. Meteor leap coming soon. Excuse me. Stack up. Get in the middle. You're gonna get frogs incoming. Watch the path. Straight towards us. Laser on your backs.
Beware.
Leap in 5. Toad's coming out.
So those of you attacking Rastakhan are probably on the wrong ad.
I don't think Rastakon's supposed to be in the middle. We messed something up there.
Yeah, swap. For the thing.
Oh, right.
Beware.
Watch the laser. Watch the toads. Don't hit those toads.
Dude, getting hit by the toad is dodging toads is the easiest thing on earth. Like, it is the easiest mechanic I've ever seen.
Toads coming out. Look at Rastakhan. Here they come. Oh.
At what point?
Get fucked, toads.
At what point do we hit the button?
It's a mechanic that actually disappears during an intermission.
Basically the last phase, more or less, is when you're supposed to do it, but we can do it earlier. In fact, we can do it right now. Now would be the best time if we're gonna do it early. Zombie dust up.
Yeah.
Don't kill the Gorgon. You killed the Gorgon.
I should swap.
Don't attack the mind control player.
Guys,
attack
what's wrong with you, man?
Don't spread that fire.
Beware.
Toads incoming.
Swap.
Zombie dust in 5. Plagues out. Totem's up. Hard swap to that totem, not the player.
Failure intervention.
Careful with your cleave.
I don't have a target.
That's much better.
Just swap.
Death doors, just try to take him sort of to the left. Your placement isn't super vital. Toads in 5.
Beware. Go, my pretties, go!
Zombie dust in 5. Totem is up.
The worst person to get.
Do not kill Loki.
Good. Don't spread that plague. Do not spread that plague. Careful with that shit, guys.
The flame stuff kind of sucks a bit.
Yeah, it's quick, but it'll snowball if we're not careful.
You will burn for your crimes.
Especially if the range is pre-spread, it'll just make it that much easier. Zombie dust in 3.
Switch.
60%. Stage 3. One zombie should pull us in. Okay. Everybody DPS one zombie. If your stacks become too much to deal with, that's what the things are for. Dodge all these balls. You just don't touch them.
Dodgeball.
Amal, drop your stacks by touching one of the circle gate things. I have a lot.
Should we call it out before we touch the door since it does a burst of damage?
Just kind of it's not too bad unless everybody does it at once.
Okay.
Just be wary. Be mindful of who's
What's the
standing
primary
there.
target right now?
If you're in death, one zombie. If you're not, just try not to kill the ads, because then they get sent to us in death. This phase will end once we get Bonsamdi to 50% and he leaves the fight. These balls are like nuts. Oh. Did the living white?
Yep.
Okay.
I think the only healer on the living side is Faye.
Oh, yeah, we want to be 2 and 2. So, wherever Bonsamdi is, he pulls the nearest people to him. So we kind of want to just spread out, so half the healers, you know, 2 healers are always kind of on the right side of the room, and 2 healers are kind of on the left side, so that it's we get 2 in both.
Should we set up groups so we can know who's going?
We can. It's not so much groups as it is whoever's the closest to Bonsamdi at the time. It is more important that we get our higher DPS onto Bonsamdi, because that's kind of the DPS race that's going on, while the above ground guys are just doing their best not to die to the mechanics happening up there, so to speak. So, yeah, like Loki, Fire, Xanos, Moose, myself, Taketsun, T.
I think Loki's up top though, right?
Yeah, so
I'm just going down the damage list.
Well,
So
yeah,
those are the
I'm
people that you guys will want to try to stay close to the left, especially when when Rastakhan gets to 60% is when it happens. And he starts doing some dialogue. He's like, Bonsamdi, blah, 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 whatever. Just move closer to Bonsamdi than other people. If you know you're kind of on the lower end, just move a little bit further away from Bonsamdi. It's no jab, just...
it was an uppercut, that's what it was.
It's an uppercut. If somebody's on the top, somebody has to be on the bottom. That's the way it is. Okay. We got 15 minutes, a little bit more left of the day. I think we stand a good chance of winning.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Too far away. You do not face me alone, invaders. You stand
Tank swaps seem to be working good. You guys didn't die like last time, so that's a plus.
my loyal
Meteor leap coming soon.
sword is outside the
Stack up. Get ready for toes from Rastakhan.
Star right behind.
Toads. Laser. Watch your back. Toads in 3. Meteor leap in 5. Toads. Look at Rastakhan. Meteor leap. Stack up on the ad. There you go.
Misdirect the girl over to long.
Beware.
In good shape. Toads incoming. Look at Rastakhan, he's behind us. Try to gravitate a little closer to Rastakhan so healers don't have to run back and forth. Yeah, that's good. 25%. Laser incoming. Toads incoming. Laser's in the back. Phasing.
What you be raising such a fuss about, your majesty? Old Bonsamdi ain't gonna let no outsiders take your throne.
I like Bonsamdi's dialogue in this fight. Dust totem, dust totem. Everybody on the totem.
You would be wise to flee.
It's good.
Swap.
Watch that plague, run out with it.
Beware.
Toads. You can see where they're gonna come from because of the green swirls around Rastakhan. Gonna get Death's Door and more Plague of Fire. Remember, if you have Death's Door, just try to gravitate towards the Bwansamdi side. Makes it a little bit easier during phase 3. Plague's out. Zombie Dust Totem. Everybody target the totem.
I don't have a target. To Bwansamdi with you. You will burn for your crime.
More plagues are out. Get ready for toads.
Beware.
Watch out, watch out.
Go, my pretties, go!
3 seconds, zombie dust. Oh, fuck me. Totem's up.
Let the fire rain down. I need a target.
Innovative fail.
%. It's 5% off phasing.
You will burn for your crime.
Push the plagues. Careful with the Bwansamdi aura. Don't run into it if you don't have to.
Bwansamdi, you are my lower. Honor our bargain.
Get ready to switch.
Down these attackers.
Remember, closest half of the raid.
I'm gonna give you the power you seek, but you better watch your tool.
Alright, Death Zone only, Bloodlust. Thank you. The rest of the raid will use it once this phase ends.
Oh, no, no, no. You're on your own now. Oh, no, 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 no. You're on your own now.
Is the living side like really hard? Like, is there stuff going on up there that's making it rough?
Yeah, people are
the
dying.
ad one-shotting people again.
Ugh.
I don't think there's supposed to be a tank in the death.
No, both tanks are supposed to be in the living zone. You don't really need a. Bwansamdi doesn't like. It's
Zul.
It's Zul. It's Zul. Yeah, exactly. In the meantime, go ahead and wipe. Yeah, both tanks in the living zone. That's my bad. I failed to mention that.
Oh, Big Soulstone runs out in 15 seconds, guys.
Woohoo! Don't release.
Shit.
Run, boy, run.
Yeah, we can probably summon them faster than.
No, I got the elevator.
Oh, good.
Yeah, the elevator sucks.
So where am I supposed to be so I don't get sucked into the dead zone?
Far away from Bwansamdi. So, say we're in the exact same position as last time. Rastakhan's about where I'm staying. Bwansamdi's about where the skull is. Just kind of run in this direction a little bit, while 2 healers and the higher spectrum of DPS run in this direction. It should split us up about how we want to be.
Am I going in or staying out?
Yeah, go in. Go into the death.
Okay, my bad.
It's alright. It's also possible that you won't make it in. Like, he does pick half based on proximity. So you could just end up, you know,
look at them.
Part of the 10 on the other side. I'm gonna give you blah blah blah. Yeah. If you're the tank, yeah. If you're the tank on Bonsandi, you really gotta book it. Like any kind of movement you have. 60% Rastakhan HP is when it triggers the start of that. Oh, sorry. Let's do rage tank.
Are we supposed to clear our stacks down there?
Yes.
Yeah. If they get like really high, just keep an eye out for other people clear them. You step inside the circles that get left by Deathgate during phase 2. They're
I don't know what's high. What's considered high?
When it's at the point where you're like, I'm gonna die to this. So maybe 10 to 15, depending on how defensive you are, I guess.
Yeah.
And just be wary of other people, because everybody's gonna kind of want to start clearing them around the same time. So just keep an eye up when you see a bunch of people standing there, kind of going one by one, try not to like zerg the circles.
Yeah, because when you step into that,
Yeah, it does raid damage when you clear.
Yep, does mother damage.
Yeah, I've seen around 15 is the good spot for me.
15ish? Yeah, I like 15. Yeah, if you can... I like what Star says here. If you can take it longer than around 10 stacks, use your good defensives and then do it later. If not, just kind of scoot your way in so that it's not everybody at, 15 or I'm going to die, and then we wipe, you know?
Yeah, some people should probably clear it earlier, so that way not everyone has an hour.
Precisely.
My loyal subjects, Sean is outsiders, the price of their arrogance.
Stack up for Meteor. I'm gonna have us press the button on phase 2 again until we're consistently like beating phase 3 and getting into phase 4, just because that'll be better overall for progressing this pull or boss. Watch that laser. 3 seconds, Toads. They're gonna come from Rastakhan.
Beware. Go, my beauties, go!
Toads incoming.
Away from my presence.
Meteor leap. Everybody needs to be stacked on the meteor leap. Stacked for the meteor leap. Don't run out with that. Laser. Rastakhan about to shoot Toads. Coming out.
Can be a deadly place.
Toads, Toads, Toads. Good.
So, Thrall?
Yeah.
I think that you broke Cuban.
Oh no. Rastakhan is live. Let's bring him towards the middle. Well, once we can, of course. Zombie dust, 5 seconds. Totem is up. Target the zombie dust totem.
Don't kill Fortback.
Oh, damn.
Stop with the cleave.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we're trying.
Plague's out. Toad's coming in.
I can't wait to see at who's trying to kill who.
Zombie dust, 5 seconds. Totem is up.
Oh, yikes.
Now I want to kill you.
That's much better.
ONC said he's gonna look and see who's doing.
Like that. Yeah. Ooh, I better stop doing that.
Oh, that's horrible.
Bad plague.
Whoa.
That fire thing is an interesting mechanic. That's all I gotta say.
Toads. Yeah. Range, go ahead and just be spread out all the time during this phase. That'll make that way easier. Totem, totem.
Do not kill Tiketsun. Jesus.
I mean, I'm all for killing my friends in video games, but we kind of need them, right?
Like, what was the first boss that people really started doing that shit was back in not Tempest Keep. Yeah, it was Tempest Keep.
Careful that one time, Yora.
We're about to face.
Where there's a female that you fight in the middle.
Healers. Get positions.
What about the Dire Maul one?
Guys, concentrate, please.
Dire Maul's dead.
Get out of there. Good, good.
Maul, you're in.
Lower level needs the Bloodlust. Thank you.
Are we hitting a button now?
No. Only if you are on the bottom. If you are in the living, you save it. It's a little complicated, I know.
Ball towards boss.
Using me.
Oh, these marbles. Alright, we're at 75 on Bonsambi. Halfway. Alright, don't let your stacks get out of control.
Especially because we only have one heal.
Yeah, shoot. Oh.
Triangle, go Spirit, go Dead. Can you switch mid-fight?
I don't think so, can you? Can the living go into the dead zone?
Mm-mm. It's decided when it happens. Sorry.
Why are these invaders still resisting? You should have dealt with them by now, Bonsambi. You've been king a long time.
What's priority?
Beware.
Oh, we phased. Good job.
What's priority?
Ads then Rusticon. And this is where the other half will Bloodlust, by the way. Sorry, I kind of looked away for a second. Oh.
That happened.
Yeah, I gotta run away.
Beware.
So the fire swirl that is visible right now, the green thing swirl with fire coming up in the middle of it, are we supposed to stand in that? I feel like it should be soaked.
Seal of Bonsambi zones need to be soaked. Is that what that is?
I don't know. It's a green swirl on the ground with like a pillar of flame coming up out of the center.
You sure you're not just thinking of the deck doors? Don't release.
No, not the doors.
I don't know. I didn't see one. I do know you do need to soak Seal of Bonsambi zones, but well, I assume that must have been in the third phase or the fourth. So yeah, you're probably right about that. If the thing you saw is that, then yes, it needs to be soaked.
Okay.
However, it's 8 o'clock, so looks like we've already got people getting the hay. I would call that good progression, just for the sake of, like...
Are we doing Sunday with the new shit?
No. I believe we decided not to do Sunday in order to combat this terrible, terrible expansion's incredible burnout. The audible is that we'll sometimes go longer on raid days. Like, instead of immediately ending at 8 o'clock, we might go up to 15 minutes a little longer, but then we're not going to do Sundays. However, today I don't want to do that just because we're not really close to anything, you know? We're doing well, but 15 more minutes won't let us down Bonsambi, so I don't think we should use our time on that.
like
or
that fight,
Rastakhan
though.
rather.
Yeah,
It's a
that
fun
fight's
fight. It's really
cool.
complicated, and we did a little better every pull as we learned more and more of the mechanics. So I'm happy with how we did today.
I really like
Yeah.
that fight.
I'm a little bummed out that we didn't manage to get the first boss in heroic, because we got really close on one of those pulls, like 2 or 3%. But
yeah,
that's okay. We'll just keep saving that. Excuse me.
See you guys next week.
Do y'all still do the Monday Mythic Run shit?
Oh yeah. Who was running that?
Cinder was
Cinderlock?
running it in Zufer's place. I
Right.
can help get stuff together because we've been doing it over break anyways. Just whoever's online, we just been asking if anyone has a key and running them. But it'd be nice to kind of have it a little bit more scheduled. That way, people know that if they want to run with the guild and not bug it, then they can save their keys for Monday.
Sure. Yeah. I would hit up Cinderlock Xanos and ask her about how all that works, and because her computer's like not working right now, she can't really do much. So have her fill you in on how exactly that goes when it's, I don't know, run, I guess, and then we can go from there. I know I personally cannot do Mondays most of the time, so I can't help a whole lot there. But
for people that can't come Mondays, we do have like the weekend that we could organize something to.
yeah, anybody whose weekends are free. I mean, you can always just hit up your guildies whenever they're on, you know.
Yeah.
Hey, who wants to do a thing?
Good night, beautiful people.
Anyways, I'm gonna hit the bed. Good night, everybody.
I almost said that when. But I figured it would probably just bother the raid too much. I didn't do it, and I was sad the whole night because of that.
So once I got the bow, I transmogged my thing to a Dragon Soul Hunter thing, and it looks good.
It's a nice bow.
Do you know who I am?
Thank you.
What kind of sculpture you put on?
I put the I kept the bow look, and then I put on the Dragon Soul armor. I'll post a picture in a second in Discord. I'm setting it up right now.
Hey Dragons, did you see my my gnome at the end of my stream?
I did not.
I turned myself into a little robot gnome, but it was black and purple, and my weapon is the same purple. So I was a little gnome running around with purple weapon. It was great. I was very purple. Anyways, I gotta find my phone and get ready for work, so good night, everyone.
Well, that's all for the stream. Catch you guys later.